Hey everybody, welcome back to Adventures in Pop Culture. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
It's a weekday. I wonder what weekday it is.
No, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday, but this is going to go up on a weekday.
Oh, I got you.
We're just
video
not,
world.
We're just not really sure which weekday it will be.
Yeah, and I'm not supposed to say what days anymore.
Jason, what was one of your favorite things to do growing up as a kid?
Go to the arcades?
Yeah, go to the arcades.
I wish that was still one of my favorite things to do, but
Yeah.
they don't exist anymore.
And we grew up in a real small town, so an arcade with a whole bunch of stuff wasn't easily accessible to us.
Crystal Cafe had a pretty good selection for a while.
But that's what we had to deal with, and it was awesome.
Bowling alley?
Yeah, it's just random places would have a smattering of one or two arcade games.
Yeah.
And that's what I really miss about
Aladdin's Castle?
arcade culture now. Is that usually, if there is an arcade, it's all ticket redemption stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff's fun, but like the video arcade is dead.
It is
Absolutely
deader than disco.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Man, I loved going. That's what we did for our birthdays for like a solid 5 years.
Yeah. Man, that was so much fun.
That was like the thing. It revolved around going to Mall of the Bluffs and Aladdin's Castle. And then like Sam's Club.
You take $5, you put it into the quarter or token machine, you get all of those quarters, and then you just
Aladdin tokens.
You'd walk around the arcade and agonize.
Yeah.
About
How
are you going to spend them?
I remember you would get the cardboard cutout of the corn puffs, and that you would get 4 free tokens from Aladdin's Castle when you cut out the box on the corn pops.
No, I don't remember that.
And corn pops are not my favorite cereal.
Wow.
But I like convinced mom to get like 4 boxes of them, but they just sat there because it's not a good cereal. And then eventually was like, we can't get those anymore.
Oh man, Aladdin's Castle was fun.
Yeah, I love.
What was your guys' favorite arcade growing up?
Everyone's favorite arcade was Aladdin's Castle. There wasn't a better arcade.
Maybe there's somebody out there being like, my favorite arcade was Nick Arcade. That TV show?
That's a good arcade too.
Well, yeah.
I see that guy on YouTube sometimes.
Yeah. But anyways, that takes us right into what we're talking about today. Arcade marquees. I'm going to go for it. We got a pretty nice collection of these.
Yeah, didn't you get a lot of these at conventions? Where did you get these?
A lot of these I got from a bulk sale that somebody was doing
Okay.
online. And then some of them I did get from conventions and going to. Here's Atari's Off the Wall.
Is that like
do you know what
Breakout?
this one was? I assume so. I actually don't know. I was thinking maybe you did.
Or it's a Michael Jackson game.
No, that was Moonraker.
No, that's James Bond. Moonwalker was Michael Jackson.
Moonwalker. Moonwalker. There's my first one. Are we alternating or?
Rally X. I think I remember this game. This game was fun, I think.
Yeah, it's a really nice marquee.
Yeah. I think it's a racer.
Bally and Midway, I think, right?
Midway. Bally. I think I'm pointing. Because I can see through this.
Yeah. My next one is, and for whatever reason, Nintendo's marquees, and this might be actually like smoke damage, but it's like darker than you would think. And that's how you see a lot of these marquees.
So it was like Pit Fighter. Remember that? That weird coloring they did?
Yeah.
I don't think that's smoke, is it? Or is it just their weird coloring?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
That is weird. Is that smoke damage?
I think it might be. Because like that Nintendo emblem is so dark.
Yeah, that's weird.
I bet at some point it was nicer. I haven't tried to clean up any of these, really. So maybe it could be cleaned up. But yeah, Excite Bike.
That tastes like old bowling alley dust.
I bet that's delicious.
It is.
For the Nintendo Versus system. We still got to track down the right board to get Excite Bike going in our Nintendo Versus system.
Oh, so what? So you can lose? I'm great at Excite Bike.
Excite Bike's so much fun. You'd be racing along, and then all of a sudden you would crash. You just have to mash the button as fast as you could.
Don't overheat. Only suckers overheated. This is Street Fighter Alpha Warriors Dreams. Now, there are a ton of Street Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
This is just Street Fighter. And there was so many different variations of like Street Fighter 2. Wasn't it like 10 plus years between like Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3?
Yeah.
Because it was like Alpha,
least,
Turbo, Omega. It was crazy.
But then like from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5, there was way less time.
That's weird. But I suppose if they were making money, like why do another one?
This is Ryu, right?
That's Ken. And that's Ryu.
Okay, yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Fun game.
This one, have you played this version of it?
I do not believe I have.
Man, that's just crazy. Like, I'm sure it's great. It's probably on that Neo Geo thing you have. It looks kind of like that style. But yeah, Street Fighter's great.
Yeah.
You know who the best character is? Dalsum. You know who sucks at Street Fighter 2? Catlin Stoltz.
Oh, wow. Calling him out again.
He sucks at video games.
Calling
He needs
him
to
out
know.
again. Warp Warp. This is from Rock-ola.
I don't know that game.
I don't know this one either, but Rock-ola made some pretty fun ones. What was their snake one called?
Zanakes? Nibbles? Nibbler?
Nibbler. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Warp Warp. I'm sure it involves
Warp,
these
warp.
two guys. It's fun to say, isn't it?
It is fun to say.
Warp, 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 warp.
Oh, here's a classic. This is Glass. Dig Dug. Oh, what a classic. Boy, if there's an arcade game that holds up, Dig Dug.
It is fun. You dig through the dirt, you find your bad guy, you plug a hose into him.
You blow that sucker up. Yeah.
Definitely fun.
Everybody knows Dig Dug.
Yeah. Ooh.
Doug
got-
Funny knows Dig Dug.
Sega Outrun.
Oh.
This was a game that was so beautifully created that it felt 3D. Even though, it's not really 3D.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
It is really awesome. Yeah. I would like to have a sit-down racer in our collection.
Oh, that would be sweet.
And I would either like to have, there's a lot that I would like to have. I would like to have an Outrun.
We have Lucky and Wild, but it's in bad shape.
It's in horrible shape.
Yeah.
I mean, I would really like to have Lucky and Wild. I don't quite, because that's a rail game. You don't really, you can drive back and forth, but if you don't touch the steering wheel at a turn, it'll still turn for you.
Oh, it does? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they call those games on rails.
I had no idea.
Outrun is one I would like to have. Ridge Racer is one I would like to have.
Cruising USA is a rail one, right?
Yeah, it's not as bad, but then probably one that I want more than anything would be
That Dune Buggy one?
no Rush, the Rock.
Oh, yeah. That one's sweet, too.
Yeah.
I just remember that Dune Buggy one that was at Godfather's Pizza.
I know what you're talking about, and I know it's
Shot.
made by Atari because that's burned into my memory. I can't remember what it's called.
And it
though.
sounded funny when you shot.
Rally X? No, we just talked about Rally X.
I
don't
don't,
know.
something Bayou or 4x4 or some nonsense. Hyper Sports video games. Ooh, I don't know what this is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need Konami.
Cool. I would,
Konami made good arcade games.
Yeah.
But
Is that how you say Konami?
That's how I say it.
I don't know. I was asking if you know
Konami?
officially.
Konami. Not much different here. It's Turbo Outrun. Again, by Sega.
Do you know the difference?
I do not know the difference.
Me neither.
I hope somebody out there knows the difference. Perhaps they do. Perhaps they don't.
I bet it's faster. That would be my probably best guess.
I think that's a good guess.
Next up, we have Outrun. Despite what Jeff says, I think Outrun's a great game.
Jason.
I think Outrun's a lot of fun.
This one's smaller, so I bet that came off of the side of a cabinet, or maybe even the seat of a cabinet.
Some creature with weird teeth bit it.
Yeah, so, people get hungry.
Well.
Oh, we got one by Stern, Super Cobra, kind of like a nibbler game.
Is it?
I would certainly. No, you know what? I think Super Cobra, because now I'm seeing
The helicopter?
the helicopter. I think it might be a flying one.
It looks. I love the title.
I would like to say that I've played it. There's some arcade collectors out there that just love the older games. We're kind of the era of, we love the 90s games. Like the games that were taking over all the conversions of the cabinets.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we love them both. Just not as. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it. Time Pilot. I don't know this game. But I love the art.
I think it's another pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think you're exactly right. This was at Western Novelty, Cusalina's Western Novelty in Oklahoma.
Ooh.
That's where this guy came
That's
from.
another thing that I love about some of these marquees is because they'll have stickers from their licenses or from what operator it came from.
That is cool.
And I worked for an operator for 2 years or so. It was a lot of fun.
Man.
Sky Kids.
Ooh.
Again, I don't know much about it. My gut wants to say Nintendo, but I don't think that's right.
There's no company on there? That's kind of weird.
No, I don't see anything.
Huh, you don't see that a lot, do you?
No. Yeah, usually they want to advertise themselves.
Yeah.
Sky Kids.
Weird.
Gotta have it.
This one is Shinobi, the classic. This
Shinobi.
was the arcade property of Jubilee Center in Oklahoma.
That's
now,
cool.
Shinobi was before Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah, boy, I don't know. I want to say yes. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, that's I'm more familiar with Ninja Gaiden, but Shinobi I remember being really fun also.
It's got Goro on the front.
Oh shit, that is Goro.
Well, he's only got 2 arms.
Oh,
It looks a lot like him.
Maybe it's Goro's mother.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
It
Shinobi.
absolutely could be.
Now in Shinobi, he had a mask on, right? You didn't see his face.
I don't know.
Some of these games, I would say I'm an expert at almost 95% of video games. Somehow, the 5% of video games that I'm not a world-class player at got into this video. I don't get it.
That's fine. I think these are still fun to look at.
For sure.
Sometimes, we just do these live and we don't really research anything.
We'll do it live!
And I think that's the way to go. Time Pilot again. I think
I thought we agreed we were going to do the joke where we didn't acknowledge we had 2 of them.
Oh boy, well I blew it. I kind of abandoned that because we both had outruns and we didn't do it with those.
Oh shit, you're right.
So it was like, well, whatever. Centauri. Yeah. Time Pilot. I think you travel through time.
Piloting.
And you fight pilots.
Oh.
You like solo out pilots and you're like, boo, 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 boo.
I'm noticing we have other ones up around the store we probably should have mentioned. But eventually we'll probably do another
Some other time we'll do another
Some other time.
Marquee video.
Some other Tuesday.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Is this Tuesdays now?
No.
I mean,
I did not imply that.
It's hard to tell what it will be. Hard to tell. Anything you want to get off?
Go Huskers! When you guys watch this, Nebraska will have beaten Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
24-19.
Oh, you got a Husker shirt on.
Skurs!
That's cool. Jason's a big sports guy.
Hell yeah. Fucking black shirts.
Why do they do that? I'm not a big sports guy.
But Skull and Bones?
Mm.
I don't know the history of that. But you heard it here first. 24-19, Nebraska wins tonight.
Wow. Our dad would lose it. He would lose it.
He's going to be very happy when he sees this video and realizes I predict the future.
Good. Well, thanks for joining us. 5 videos a week, 8 a.m. Central Time.
Subscribe.
Guys, we apologize for missing a video last week.
Oh, I felt bad.
I felt bad too. Internet went out. The guy came over and fixed it in an afternoon. We got right back to it. Hit that like button. Leave a comment.
Subscribe.
Remember, too sweet.
2 brothers in Nebraska, pop culture's what they love. Join them as they talk about all of their cool stuff. Adventures in pop culture.